Hello, my name is Allie and welcome to my channel. We are back with Radiant Tale, still on the common route. Let's go.
Well, now that you mention it, I feel like I haven't seen that many lately.
Exactly. And the most apparent decrease is in the Big Five. If blooms around the country remain at this level, the flora likely won't bloom either. That's why we have to deal with the factors limiting chloris blooms in the cities before we can make the flora blossom. That sounds dozens of times harder than what I initially imagined. This group has such a heavy responsibility weighing on its shoulders. Am I really going to be able to do my job as the producer?
So, it's not as simple as we thought. Just entertaining people isn't enough, huh?
Perhaps Ratty shared the same opinion because I could feel his worried gaze on me. Even so. Flashback. I want you to happily do what you want to do without wondering what if. There are a lot of adventures you can only go on when you're young. You should attempt everything you can with your whole heart. Spiria encouraged me to move forward, and I can't let that go to waste.
You can get out now if you have cold feet.
No, I won't. I said I would try, so I'll push through until the very end. I promise.
If that's what you've decided on, I'll do everything I can too. The cities, the country, I'll change them all. You have me, so rest easy.
I'm counting on you two then. Oh, I knew I had a keen eye. Go me.
On that topic, the king will grant any wish we have when we're done, right?
Yes, that is the case.
What are y'all gonna ask for?
I'm thinking about maybe mystic tools that I can give to my parents as presents. That's wonderful. I don't really have anything in mind.
I also do not have any requests. I am only participating because my superior wills it.
Geez, learn to be greedy for once. Since they're giving you the chance, you might as well use it for something.
How about you, Zephora?
Like I said earlier, there is something I want. That's all you will get out of me.
It's not like you'd lose anything from telling us.
I don't sell information cheap. That's my policy.
Okay, whatever you say, dude. What should I ask for?
It's kind of hard to pinpoint something when they say they'll grant any one wish.
Well, we're gonna go visit all the cities, so we have all the time in the world to decide.
Right. I wanted to come up with something that'd make both Spiria and Ratty happy. But before I considered the end of the journey, I needed to focus on the present. So we need to resolve the problems of each city, perform, and make the flora bloom. Practice and promotion are a must. Things are definitely going to get busy. By the way, if we're heading to each of the major 5 cities, are we possibly en route to... You may have guessed, but we're headed to the closest city to Escultia's capital. Kalida, the Scholar City. Kalida, the Scholar City founded by Celius, the great spirit of Earth. The brain of Escultia, located right next to Arthair. Many of the citizens are researchers, their families, or students going through higher education. Nearly all of research facilities and institutes in Escultia are located in Kalida. I had a feeling that was the case, but hearing him say it out loud...
Lady, you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Why are we upset? I'm fine. I mean it. 10 years have already passed. And I already steeled myself knowing that we would have to come here eventually. Does she have like a dark past other than her parents dying, I think? Kalida. A city of knowledge with the Sage Tower at its heart, where scholars and researchers gathered. Sage Tower. Located at the center of Kalida, this tower is where all the essence of wisdom in Oscultia is gathered. A lofty construct made by Celius, the great spirit of Earth. Research is conducted all day and night, and the lights are never snuffed out. The researchers of the Sage Tower are the ones who developed flora through experiments with chloris. I was going to say chloris, whatever. It was also the city I once lived in with my parents, who were two of those researchers. Oh, is she going to have memories that she's not looking forward to? Common route. Oh, so we haven't even started the common route yet. We're still in the prologue. Okay, that's a cute little picture, though. I like that. Are all the chapters going to be like that? Or is it going to change to whoever's route we're on? A picture of them. We'll see.
Right next to Arthair, the heart of Escultia, sits a certain city. Kalida, the Scholar City, a place of knowledge founded by Celius, the great spirit of Earth.
Celius, the great spirit of Earth, who has a wealth of knowledge in his mind and a passion for research in his heart. He's methodical and a bit of a perfectionist.
The lofty Sage Tower reaches skyward, as if to pierce the heavens surrounded by institutes and research facilities, Escultia's brain.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's cool.
Sounds grand, but it's a den for armchair theorist weirdos and study addicts. Leaves bad taste in my mouth just talking about it.
It's pretty, though. I do like it. Interesting. And there it was, the tower at Kalida's core. We alighted the carriage, and our first destination was the main street, where the tower could be seen looming in the distance.
It's still so far away, but it sure packs a punch. That tower's huge. That's the Sage Tower. They say that Celius, who made this city, got overexcited, which is why it's ridiculously big. Apparently they built this city above the surrounding buildings just to show it off.
On clear days, we can even see it faintly from the castle in Arthair. Castle. Both the residence of royalty and the center of politics. Normal citizens visit it often to attend special events or to go through official procedures, so it's always busy. I've heard about it, but wow, it really is that tall. My neck would be sore if I tried to look up to the very tip.
Scaling it seems like an arduous trip. We got onto a lift to get up to this street. Obviously, there's one inside too.
Lift. A mystic tool used to carry people or things up and down. The one in the Sage Tower is a one-of-a-kind model that has even countless improvements, making it the fastest lift in existence.
Actually, don't act too excited about it. We're all in the same group, so you'll just be embarrassing me.
Kalida, huh? My memories of this place are a lot fainter than I thought.
Lady, is something wrong?
It's nothing. I lived here once, so it feels a little strange coming back. But I don't remember much of my childhood, so I was really surprised how tall the tower is.
I must say that the atmosphere in this city is rather different from the capital. The passerby are all quiet, and the streets are very straight.
Or, is it straight? Is that what it said? Yeah, I don't know why I thought it said something different. Whatever.
When I went to the capital, I flew over this place, and it's amazing from above. The junctions and houses all have sharp corners like squares, as if someone drew them with a ruler. Well, Celius was a pretty meticulous character. I hear that order and efficiency were the ideals of this city, starting with the plans and all the way throughout construction.
Oh, wow. You're right. On the map, it's a perfect square.
So, Ginia, what should we do next?
We need to prep and have some meetings about the show, so should we look for an inn first? I'm afraid to say that there'll be no inns for us. During our travels, we'll be staying in tents, even inside cities.
Huh? Why? I mean, I get why we'd have to make do with tents between cities and all, but...
No buts. It's important to strengthen our bond by living together. Be honest. You used too much of the budget on other things and ran out of funds for lodging, didn't you? Hey, sound arguments are underhanded. Don't say sensible things like that. That's a rather novel rebuttal. Oh my goodness. This is interesting. How old are these dudes supposed to be? Because if our character's only 16, a 16-year-old girl living with 4 dudes is kind of creepy. Kind of just a little bit. Well, actually 5 dudes counting Ratty. So yeah, it's just a little bit. Ginia pouted his lips for a moment before combing up his hair with his fingers. But don't you worry. Good food, clothing, and shelter are essential to beauty and health. Your talented leader has kept that in mind during his preparations. Interesting. This is getting a little weird. And so, we went to the open space that Ginia had reserved beforehand and began setting up our living tents.
Ugh. Why do we have to sleep outdoors, even after making it to the city?
So, is there one tent, or is there more than one tent? They made it sound like they're all sleeping in one tent, but now they're like, our tents, so I don't know. Ratty was, well, complaining the whole time, but he ended up retracting those gripes immediately.
Is this seriously a tent? It really did finish itself automatically.
And it's fully furnished, too. It's so spacious, almost like a room at an inn. Oh, it is cute. Taken aback by the pleasant surprise, we merely did some final arrangements inside the tent while gushing over it.
That took no time at all. The mystic tools nowadays are way too advanced.
This is splendid. I think we'll get some good rest on our journey in here.
We might have a much better time in here than some inns out there, in fact.
Ginia seemed pretty haphazard about things, so I was kind of worried. But the preparations he had made are much better thought out than I had assumed. Phew. Oh. We finished setting up our tent. Then we moved over to the common area, which everyone had already finished assembling. Sorry for being so late. It's meant to be used by everyone, but I didn't help at all.
Oh, don't worry about it. It didn't take much effort on our part.
We were all surprised. A room built itself in an instant without us doing much of anything. The only thing you did was stand by and watch.
There is a kitchen and a shower area over there.
Wow, there's even a shower? I was prepared to go without one for some time on the road, but I'm so happy to hear that. A delight, isn't it? A day without a shower is a day that's out of the question. I spent a fortune on that.
Not just that, but everything looks like it cost a ton. No wonder we're broke.
Out of curiosity, Ratty and I are staying in one tent. What's everyone else doing?
I'm rooming with Pascalia.
I'd share a room with anyone but the lizard.
Naturally, I have my tent to myself as the leader. Ginia has lots more luggage than the rest of us, so he kind of had to take up one tent.
So, Vilia and Pascalia, and then Sephora and Eon, huh? All right, time to go take a look and see what your rooms are like.
I do not mind, but Alest is expected to visit soon, so it would be helpful if you kept it brief.
Alest? Oh, did I forget to tell you? Alest is also involved in this technically. We share the same workplace. He's a guy with glasses who always likes to prattle too much and nags on and... Alright, now I gotta make up another voice. Oh, this is not exciting. Okay, let's do the fact that he has glasses. I'm gonna do the Sanon voice. So much fun, because this is one of the hardest ones to do.
Who likes to prattle and nag exactly?
Yikes! You're already here. Allie. That's how my name is spelled. My real name. Not lady, but yeah, oh, this is gonna be awkward. Alest.
I have told you many times to not use that nickname, and yikes is uncalled for. I specifically...
Wow. Try that again.
I specifically took time out of my busy day to come right on time, you know.
Well, I wouldn't mind if you dragged your feet more.
You'd run away while I stalled. I won't let that happen.
Are you two possibly acquainted with each other? Yup. Besties, to put it mildly.
Unfortunately, acquainted childhood friends and co-workers. No more, possibly less.
There's a big gap between their perceptions.
It has been a while, Alest.
Haven't seen you since the capital, Alest.
Greetings, Eon, Vilio. It seems that the others are also in good health.
Oh, hello. It's nice to meet you. I'm Lady.
Ratty, wrong voice.
Sorry.
Ratty, at your service.
Is he supposed to be Southern? I swear he says y'all, you're, and all different other things. It's just so Southern.
And you two must be the new members. I'm Alest. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Alest. A young man hailed as the right hand of King Vigonia. Despite his youth, he is one of the king's closest advisors. 3 years ago, he led the public security forces from the capital and conducted a large-scale purge of Ferris's underground arena. He holds peerless faith and adoration towards Prince Colivus. I'm going to say his name like 500 different ways. I mean, I tried looking up like if there's any kind of pronunciation I can do, but there's nothing. So anyway, and whatever he begins to talk about the prince, nobody can hope to stop him. I am actually going to let you guys go here. I can't believe we met another new guy, and he has the nickname just like mine. Anyway, that's going to be a little weird. Hopefully they don't say that too much, but I hope you are enjoying, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!